Yes, people. So today we're going to talk about how to be as efficient as Ethan is at Arsenal. And when we're talking about efficiency, we're talking about how do you take the most of the opportunity given to you when you're not starting for the team that you're currently playing for. For example, in his case, as you know, he is not Arsenal starter. He is in the squad, but he's playing a role. And how do you be efficient in that role to increase your playing time? So let's dig in. All right, so let's start straight away. First of all, we know that he's made a lot of appearances for Arsenal in different competitions. I believe he's made about a total from here on transfer market, it says about 477 minutes for Arsenal. Okay, this season as a 17-year-old, this is huge. So we're looking at his numbers on the pitch in the Premier League, in particular. Now you got to understand, it's not easy for a youth player to be given the opportunity to start and play at this level. People underestimate the level it takes to consistently perform at this level in the Premier League, and also the demands. Yeah, so when you see Ethan and Lewis playing these consistent minutes, you gotta understand really what they're doing. Most people say, oh, because we ain't got enough players. No, these boys can play. All right. So let's look at his first introduction of the Premier League, which was a 4 minutes against Tottenham away when they won 1-0, and how efficient he was there. I believe I watched the game. I think he came on more of a defensive play, but he had a few dribbles when he was able to break forward. I think he had a shot on goal, if not mistaken. But every time I saw him play, whether it's 4 minutes, and the next game he played 5 minutes against Leicester when they won 4-2, he was always trying to take shots on goal. Then the other one against Bournemouth when they lost 2-0, he had 9 minutes. Liverpool, he had 5 minutes. He had a longer playing time at Newcastle, which was 29 minutes. And again, we saw him have a lot of joy going down the line as well and creating opportunities. Nottingham Forest went down to 8 minutes, went down to 5 minutes. And in the Champions League as well, he had also enough playing time, 8 minutes against Inter Milan and 12 minutes against Sporting Lisbon and 11 minutes against Monaco. But let me just put it into perspective. Every time Ethan has played, he has been efficient. So what do this mean for you as a player? This means that if you're 17, 18, and even whatever age, you don't have to be this young, but I'm just using him as an example because every time he's been given opportunity, he's taken it. If you're given 5 minutes, okay, for the manager, you can't look at it, oh, it's just 5 minutes. That's where a lot of players fail and flop, because as you've seen with Ethan, those 5, 8, 9 minutes turned into him starting against Brentford, in which he scored, and obviously, and again against the game against Brighton where he scored, and he started against Brentford in those 2 games, and obviously, he came off half time because he was injured. But you can see he was rewarded because he was consistent in those 4 to 5 to 8 minutes that Mikel was giving him. So for you as a player, you've got to watch the game. That's number one. I say when you're coming off the bench, give them 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I see a lot of players, because I go to a lot of games and I'm watching some of my clients, they're on the bench, they're switched off. All right. They're not in the game. They're talking to their friends, they're giggling, yamming, chewing gum. You understand? You need to be locked in. Feel the momentum of the game. Where's it shifting to? So when a manager says, go warm up, come, let's go on the pitch, you kind of have a feel of the game to say, all right, we need to be more direct. We need to get the crowd, we need to get the momentum shifting back. Because every time Ethan's come on, especially when he was doing those 5, 4 minutes earlier, all right, he was taking shots, coming inside, playing 1-2s. He's doing a lot. When he scored his debut, when Sterling played a pass back, he was just direct, straight off the bench, direct. You understand? So that's number one. You got to be feeling the game. Number 2 is you need to be efficient. So if you're playing as a centre mid and you're coming on the pitch, you need to be efficient in your tackling, efficient in your passing, efficient in your effort. All right, effort on defense, effort on attacking. You need to show effort, the hunger, the passion, the energy. And then thirdly, is also making sure that you take the most of every opportunity. If there's an opportunity for you to cut inside and bang it, do it. It doesn't matter if it hits the roof or if it ends up for, you know, a goal kick. I want you to put your foot through the laces, especially if you're a winger, and be in direct. Make everybody remember you for something. Every time when Ethan's come on, everybody for the 4 to 5 clips, people doing analysis, have something to talk about that he did in those small minutes. So this is for a lot of you who are complaining about the lack of minutes and not understanding that those 4 minutes, as we can see from Ethan, those 4 minutes, and yes, he played in the EFL Cup and he started, and as you know, Bolton and Preston are, you know, they're not in the Premier League, but we're talking about the league games because that's where it was really, you know, difficult to crack in as a 17-year-old. But we can see that he has been, the manager, should I say, has trusted him, and this is the big thing. When the manager gives you 4 or 5 minutes or 8 minutes or 9 minutes, you have to show the manager that you can be trusted. Most of you, the reason why your minutes will stay at 9 minutes or 5 minutes will be reduced or not even make on the bench because the manager and the team will say we can't trust him. So if you put him on for 5 minutes, can we trust him he's going to get back on defense? Can we trust him that he's going to be efficient? And so, listen, don't look at it as 5 minutes. Look at it as an opportunity to be phenomenal or be forgotten. Let's keep going.